NanoDoc is an online game to crowdsource the design of nanomedicine. Cancer causes 1 in every 4 deaths in the United States. To treat cancer, bioengineers are designing nanoparticles that can deliver drugs and diagnostics directly to tumors. Nanoparticles are perfect for this task because they're just the right size to leak out of vessels deep in tumors. They're typically 10 to 500 nanometers in size and can be energy receptive or loaded with molecules that can be released in a controlled fashion. Nanoparticles can also be coated with molecules that allow them to interact with their environment. Here, the particle is going to bind to a cancer cell, which will then eat it up. So really, there's lots of ways you can design a nanoparticle. Depending on your design, the nanoparticle will move, sense, and act in different ways. The challenge is, how do you design a nanoparticle that does what you want it to do? This is tricky because there's really no way to imagine how trillions of nanoparticles in a tumor will behave. You really need a simulator to do that. We've designed such a simulator and have been using it to discover how nanoparticle size and binding impacts how deep they're able to go in tumor tissue. The goal here is to kill all the cells, even those far from the vessels. But we want to go a step further by making this simulator available to all bioengineers who need help discovering new nanoparticle strategies. That's where NanoDoc comes in. NanoDoc allows bioengineers to design tumor scenarios. You, the crowd, can then come in and design different nanoparticle strategies and test them using our scientific simulator. Our ultimate goal is to discover ways in which nanoparticles can cooperate, or swarm like self-organized systems in nature. Here, for example, you can see 2 types of nanoparticles interacting with each other and the tumor to create these odd cell death patterns. In parallel to our simulator, we've been working on ways to translate your designs to the real world. This will require expert bioengineers to imagine the actual nanoparticles. We'll be testing select designs in vitro or using robotic swarms. So visit us at nanodoc.org to read about the latest game challenges and learn about nanomedicine.